What's going on, everybody? I know it's been some time since you last heard my voice. Uh, I want to make this video as sort of a channel update, and yeah, I had some things I wanted to get off my mind. So, the original plan was to just quit YouTube, but I decided to not really make a comeback, or who knows, we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but for now I'm just coming back for fun. Uh, it was nice back in the day. I had something to keep my mind occupied. Uh, but it was also pretty nice taking a break as long as I did. Uh, well, it wasn't really a break. I kind of just quit. And yeah, now I'm thinking about coming back. And like I said earlier, just for fun. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Uh, there's been a lot going on in my personal life. I'm not sure I want to talk about it. Uh, but I've been busy recovering, alright, if that makes sense. Um, some of you might know that I got psychosis, and it's a 2 year process recovering from it. For me, anyway. I don't know about other people, but for me, they said it'll take 2 years to, like, I've recovered already. I don't think I'm in the clear right now, but uh, I gotta take this jab every month, and yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about that, honestly. But yeah, other than that, I've also been doing some traveling. Um, went to Europe, went to the Middle East. Uh, and honestly, I got trapped in the Middle East. Um, when Iran and Israel were going at it, my flight was canceled due to that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about that. I want to talk more about what to expect from my channel moving forward. So anyway, uh, I'm also just real disappointed in myself for deleting a lot of old videos. I explained that before on my community posts, and I deleted those posts since, but yeah, I'm just reminding you guys, well, one of my reasons was for quitting. Uh, it, it was rough, uh, realizing in the hospital, like I had all that time to think in the hospital, and I realized I deleted so many videos, it's gonna be hard to make new videos where I could, bounce off of those ideas that I already started with, that I was already going with. And if that makes sense, like I made certain videos where I could have continued making videos based on those subjects, or uh, I don't know. It's like there's a lot more I'd be able to explain in a funny way rather than how I'm explaining it to you now. If those videos were still up, uh, again, if that makes sense. But yeah, I still have plenty of ideas for videos I can create. Um, there's plenty of lore videos I want to make for Elden Ring, and kind of like FromSoft in general, uh, and A Song of Ice and Fire. And these are videos I've wanted to make for a couple years now since Elden Ring dropped, but I've been busy piecing things together and trying to make sure it makes sense and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm disappointed in myself for deleting videos like certain build videos. It's hard to recreate certain videos exactly the way I want, but there's still some build videos I want to create anyways. Um, for Elden Ring builds, I mean, and yeah, it's hard to do it on console. Like, I deleted my original character, which I almost had 1,000 hours on. But the thing is, I was in like Journey 15 or 16, and the game was getting so rough. My character was underleveled, and it was stressful, just sitting there and grinding out levels, and I don't know. Part of me wishes I kept it. I kept my file, but yeah, I was silly and deleted it. So now I have to start from scratch, uh, and I'm gonna do builds separately now instead of having them all on the same character. So that way I can do videos with each build and not be in Journey 15 by the time I'm on the last build. I don't even have like 15 builds on my mind right now, honestly, but that I have planned. I only have a couple, but yeah. Um, some of them are hard to even go through with creating just because of things like console limitations. I wish I had a PC by now. I'm probably gonna get one soon, honestly. I'm getting sick of consoles. I'll keep my console, I'll keep my Xbox, my PS5, but I also want a PC. Uh, that way I could actually pump out higher quality content for you guys. Uh, it was fun while it lasted, having lower quality content. I'm glad you guys stuck around as long as you have. But I think it's time. Like, I owe you guys for sticking around this long. I owe you guys. So, definitely gonna upgrade to PC and see where it goes from there. Because, for example, I want to make a Godwin build, and I have it all planned out on console. But the problem is, he's too short. Like the tarnished is too short to beat Godwin. And on PC, I could mod it so that my character could be a bit taller. Little things like that make all the difference in the world for me. So yeah, that's one thing I got planned as a Godwin build. Um, and as you can see here on my screen, a Sephiroth build. Also, as badly as I want to start making those lore videos, I just haven't gone like I haven't gotten around to it just because again the PC it'll come out so much better if I do it on PC with the editing. Like the editing I can do on PlayStation is only so like there's only so much I can do on PlayStation, you know. And yeah, PC would just help out a lot with all that. Um, this is also like a bit of an apology video. Classic YouTube with the apology videos. But yeah, I don't know, cause I've kept you guys in the dark for a while, and I haven't been doing things. Like I haven't been doing things that I planned for so long. I feel like a letdown, you know? So I guess I just want to say sorry for being a letdown, and I'll try my best to do better. The goal was to, the goal was if I were to come back, it would have to been something big, and I never came through with something big, so I'm disappointed in myself. But I'm back anyways, just for fun, cause I think I need it. I think it'll help me get my mind off things, and cause there's a lot going on in the world, and it's starting to get to me. But yeah, I just thought, you know, it'd be better to maybe give you guys an update rather than keep you guys in the dark and stay all silent and mysterious. Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I decided to make this video. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to say? If I've let anybody down with this channel, I am sorry. But like I said earlier, it's just not easy on console. And sorry I've taken so much time to even reconsider going with a PC. Sorry guys, I don't really make videos like this, so bear with me. I've also noticed recently, I lose subscribers with like each upload, and it's fine. I understand. Um, it's not the greatest content, and again, I'm sorry for that, but I'll try to improve. If I get a PC, I'll be able to definitely improve. But as long as I stick with consoles, it's just not gonna get better from here. And, yeah, I feel trapped making garbage content. And as badly as I want to make these lore videos, I just don't want it to be shit quality. I don't want it to be. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Just, or maybe I could try uploading some lore videos that I create on the console, and later down the line, you know, once I get a PC, then maybe remake videos or just to like get all these ideas out of my head. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a lot on my mind when it comes to lore, and I kind of want to get it off my chest, you know, because it's a lot. I've been thinking a lot about it over the years, and who knows, you know, maybe I could just make my shitty videos and then people will see them and they can make their own higher quality videos based off of what I've shared, you know? That'd be cool too. Because there's a lot of things I want to talk about, and I'm surprised nobody has spoken about these things yet. Yeah, it's just surprising to me. I thought people by now would have found the same, like made the same discoveries as I have in Elden Ring. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe what I'm seeing is not actually there. Uh, but let's just say I studied a lot of the Song of Ice and Fire lore when I was younger. More than I studied schoolwork, more than I studied for school, I mean. And so jumping into Elden Ring and seeing all the things that I've seen really reminded me of the past. It reminded me of all my research I did back in the day. And it was a thrill. It was a joy to see all that stuff come to life. Like, I never thought I'd see a lot of the stuff I've seen in this game. So, I was always really excited for Elden Ring because I was hoping maybe I would see some of the things that I did get to see in Elden Ring. And yeah, I'm grateful for this game. I'm grateful for the experience I had. Whether I make the lore videos or not, it's been nice. It's been nice to experience it either way. But I do really want to get these lore videos out. I think these things need to be spoken about. They need to be discussed. And I want to hear what other people think about my opinions and what I think of Elden Ring. So that's my main goal right now, is to focus on the lore videos. And yeah, who knows, maybe I'll drop some that I created on the console, on the PS5, and we'll see where it goes from there. Also, with these character builds, it takes really long on console. It'd be a lot easier on PC with the just the ability to level up a lot faster. Because I have to do everything from scratch. I have to grind out all the way from the beginning, and it's kind of rough after deleting my file and realizing, damn, I need to get all those fucking items again. Man. I just feel stupid. Sometimes I'm just like, why am I even doing this? I'm gonna give up. Uh, I'm just wasting my time. I'm just fucking. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I have to do everything over again. Also, I apologize for the shitty repetitive gameplay. I had some good gameplay earlier that I didn't get to record because I didn't think I would be making this video. I was fighting a death bird and he tried dodging me at one point, jumped off a cliff backwards, and I went and followed him off the cliff. I did a plunging attack off the cliff onto his head, and it was pretty epic. I wish I had that. I'm sorry for what I'm showing you right now. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, the channel where I've been, what's happened over the past few years. If I'm gonna be honest, I've lost a lot of friends doing this shit, and I blame part of that on the psychosis. Uh, for how I acted at times, and but at the same time, I've also realized who is and isn't a real friend, and I gotta say I appreciate YouTube for that because I've really got to see who genuinely supports me and who just thinks I'm a loser, you know, and it's been great. It's been a great experience. It doesn't sound nice, losing friends and all that, but it is. Honestly, I don't like having too many friends anyway. If I'm gonna be honest, 'cause the more friends you got, the higher chance that there's gonna be a couple of assholes in there, you know. That's how it was, but now I have a small circle again, and it's for the best that way, honestly. Anyways, this video has gone on longer than I expected. Sorry for talking your ear off. Uh, I'll be wrapping this up shortly. But yeah, a lot of the discoveries I've made in Elden Ring are, I believe, A Song of Ice and Fire related, and I've just been able to piece together who's who and get to see what they actually look like. And honestly, it's even more than that. It's you get to see people that were never even mentioned in the lore before. Small percentage, honestly, of what I learned back in the day is the stuff I'm seeing in Elden Ring. There's a lot more added to it. It's more fleshed out than before. Before it was just lore, and now it's actual. You get visuals to that lore. It's awesome. And honestly, I know I keep referring to it as lore videos that I'm trying to make, but I want to correct myself real quick. I think they're more like theory videos. I don't think they're lore videos because we don't know for sure if what I'm seeing is real or not in Elden Ring. So yeah, let's just call them theories. All right. Uh, for example, one theory I have is I think I know who the Great King is. If you know who that is from A Song of Ice and Fire lore. I think I know who the Maid of Light is and the Lion of Night. I think I know who those two are. Azora High, I think I figured out who Azora High is, and I believe it's more than one person. I think it's two different people. Uh, what else? What else? Um, the others. I think I have the others figured out as well, or the White Walkers, or whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna call them others because it's more than just White Walkers in this game. That's more of like a show thing. I think this is more inspired by the books, and yeah, I'm gonna call them others because I think there's a lot of different kinds of others, and not just the icy guys. Um, there's also, let's see, let me think. Oh yeah, another uh, thing I think I figured out. I think I figured out who the first king is from A Song of Ice and Fire lore. think I also figured out who Nisa Nisa is, if you know who I'm talking about. Uh, they say Elden Ring is inspired by Norse mythology, and I think Zoroastrianism as well, judging by uh, what George Martin said in the past. And I think, honestly, I think uh, when I hear my mother talk about our mythology, I'm Kurdish, by the way. When I hear my mother talk about our mythology, it just sounds a lot like Norse mythology, but with different names because we speak different languages. So, there's that. I've been piecing together who's who from the mythology, and I'm sure a lot of people have done the same by now and see the same things I'm seeing. Uh, there's been discussions online. I've seen I've seen people agree with some of my stances, honestly. Uh, that's pretty refreshing to know I'm not alone. Uh, but yeah, there is that. Uh, trying to think what else have I figured out, or think I've figured out. Um, oh, I've made a video before on uh, two different videos. I've made ice dragons and trees tall as the sky. Uh, video where Jon Snow in the Telltale Game of Thrones game makes a reference to Elden Ring before Elden Ring even dropped, years before it dropped. And then there's Ramsay Bolton as well. I made another video where he uh, makes a reference to Elden Ring and pretty much exposes who his ancestors were in Elden Ring, which would be the Godskin. Um, and I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's a lot more that I figured out, but it's been a while since I've thought about these things, you know, so I gotta refresh my brain here. I gotta watch some Vati videos again. Uh, read up on the Song of Ice and Fire lore again. It'll probably all come back to me. I'm sure there's more. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because it's been dragging on long enough. Sorry for how long it is, but if you stuck with me this far, I appreciate you. Hope you're all doing well, and hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.